Howdy folks, and welcome to another new Bluey reaction video. I'm filming this bit here after I've filmed everything else for this video, just because I filmed these reactions. I filmed the Ghostbasket one like a week ago. I filmed the surprise one earlier today. And since I recorded them at two separate times, I kind of said, well, I'm sure I did an intro at some point in the past and put it at the start of the video. But now that I'm editing, I realized I did not do that. So today we're going to be watching, just like I said, Ghostbasket and Surprise to close out kind of the season 3 stuff. There are still a couple episodes of season 3 that I have not seen. So this is not the end of Bluey content for the channel just yet. There are still, 3, 4, 5 maybe videos worth of stuff I still have to go through. So hey, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you see when those go up. Make sure you leave a like on this video, and I say this during the surprise reaction. I intro both episodes pretty well, but I want to just point out here at the start of everything, thank you guys so much for watching the Sign reaction. That was like the most viewed thing, the quickest I've ever put up on my channel, a single video, and so the response blew me away, and just thank you, all of you, for watching that. It makes me happy that I can, share a show that I love with y'all, and y'all love it just as much as I do. I'm glad I can be that guy. I'm glad Bluey can be one of those kind of signature shows for me on the channel. Weird though that might sound, I love covering this show. I love reacting to it. I love watching it, talking about it, everything, and I'm glad y'all do too. So here's this proper intro for this. if you want to head over to patreon.com, you can get these as well as a couple other Bluey videos completely unedited. And other than that, just like I said, do all the YouTube things, leave a comment, let me know what you think of these two. We go into conspiracy theory mode for Surprise, just to kind of spoil that one. That might be, aside from The Sign, which was obviously just a longer episode, that's probably the longest single episode reaction recording length I've had for a single episode, and so we talk about the ending of that one a lot here. So hey, stay tuned for that, and I guess see you in the past. I'm going to talk about time stuff a lot in the past, which for you is the present right here, but also the past, watching Ghostbasket. Enjoy. Howdy folks, I don't know where exactly this is going to fall in this kind of mishmash hodgepodge reaction video. I'm sure I introed it in the future, which is now the past. It's confusing to think about it chronologically, but I am here to watch season 3 episode 48 of Bluey, Ghostbasket, which I received messages on both Patreon and on YouTube, which thanks for the warning here to watch this one before The Sign, because today's the day that The Sign comes out, and I'm about to watch that one to record to upload in the future, which is also now the past as you're seeing this. It's all very confusing, like I said, but like I said, thank you for the warnings to watch this. This apparently sets up The Sign. I've been told that it's a bit of a two-parter, so to speak, and I don't know what's in store for me. I don't know if they receive like invitations to Rad and Frisky's wedding, because that's what I think happens in The Sign. Hey, apparently I gotta watch this one. So like I said, I'm pretty sure I introed everything, so I guess I'm just gonna scooch over. I got green tea today that I'm gonna be drinking if it's cool enough. And also, ironically, despite all the warnings and saying, okay, I absolutely have to watch this one first, I literally almost went straight into The Sign without watching it. So oops, at least I remembered. But let us start with Bluey season 3 episode 48, Ghostbasket, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Also, there's no description of this on Disney Plus. It just says a new episode of Bluey.
You're going to sell this house. You can do it. Nothing else matters.
Selling the house?
Nick. Lovely day, isn't
Hugo.
it? I guess so. So you're looking to buy
Or is this a game they're playing?
Yes,
or are they playing this game in order to kind of
and have I got the perfect house for you?
warm up the kids to the fact that they're going to be selling their house and moving?
Small. Is anyone living here?
Is that their front door?
Yes, but they're not home.
I feel like that's not
Is everything
their
okay?
front door. Am I confused?
I'll be right back. What are you doing here?
This is like strange energy to start.
Phillips had to cancel.
I feel like the Bluey house is so iconic. I mean, they made it into an Airbnb. The fact that they're even talking about selling the house is kind of messing me up.
It's not up to me. Your kids are sticking you in an old codger's home and they
Oh,
told
no.
me to sell it.
R.I.P. the grannies.
Kids.
Well, not quite, but...
We've lived in this house for 50 years.
Aw.
No, you haven't. You won it in a raffle at the surf club last April.
Did we?
Yes.
How do you win a house in a
Stay out of my
raffle?
way, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna just pause real quick here, and I'm wondering if them as the grannies saying, "We don't want you to sell the house," is like kind of their way of actually saying, "We don't want you to sell the house. We don't want to move," because I know that's like it's like traumatic for kids. Like we never moved growing up, but I know that that's very, very rare. But I certainly had a lot of friends on my street growing up who did move away. Several people, actually. One of my best friends when I was really young. One of my best friends when I was about like 5th, 6th grade-ish. Maybe sooner than that, maybe like 4th grade-ish. I don't know. But I've had friends move away and it sucked. And a lot of them I never saw again. And it wasn't until like social media that even any of them I reconnected with at all. Or this could just all be a game they're playing. And I'm just like talking about them moving and selling house like it's, like it's, actually not going to happen. Anyway, let's continue on.
Please, come in.
I can't get over how different the... Okay, that is their house because there's the picture of, is that Chili's dad or granddad or something? The guy with the beret who is in the military.
There goes the granny.
No.
Okay.
Oh, they're about to run over Chili completely.
Why don't you check out the spacious...
Can't sell the house to her if she's dead, right?
You're not selling our house.
Yeah, and there they go again.
Relax. I don't think she's interested anyway.
I'm interested.
Can't sell it to her if she's dead, right? Good job, Hugo.
Wow, dearie. Has he told you about them?
Custom fittings in the
Oh,
ensuite?
okay.
No, but
It's haunted. There's ghosts. Healer house is haunted. Healer house is haunted.
oh no.
No, I definitely heard something.
Touch this Ghostbasket.
Ghost what?
Is it the house is haunted or the basket is haunted?
Let's go check out the sunroom.
No, it's just a haunted
This is
basket.
sunroom, here's
We'll
the room,
take it
and
with us
there's
when
the
we
sun.
go.
You didn't. See? Nothing.
Oh, it came in the other door. That's... Oh my god, are they doing a Scooby-Doo? Yo, even like the animation frames kind of like chopping around. They're doing a Hanna-Barbera. I love it.
Janet.
Huh?
Ghostbasket comes with the house. And I
Okay,
have
so we
to
can't
warn
take it with
you,
us.
He doesn't like young people.
Hugo?
Look, it's true. The house is haunted by a Ghostbasket.
Always has been. Oh, it's just a
Here's
basket.
your ghost basket.
Oh, hello, love.
Huh?
I dropped my beans and was looking for them.
Wait a minute. Your Ghostbasket?
Yep.
Always has been.
Oh, Rita, how could you?
This was your doing.
Oh no, her coins.
My butter.
Here's your money. Thanks.
I did it. I sold it. I sold it.
And you're really gonna kick those grannies out to the street though?
Look, it's nothing personal. She seems like a nice lady.
Get those grannies off my lawn.
Wow.
Come on. I guess we'll have to walk to the old granny's home.
Oh no.
Pardon? I said we'll have to walk.
I really hope this episode doesn't end with Bandit and Chili going like, so you ready to tell them?
Wait.
Huh?
For once in your life, do exactly what I say.
Oh? Ooh.
Home ownership.
Double ghost basket, right? Oh no, everything's haunted.
Oh, it's a ghost wheelbarrow. Best get out of this house and never come back. Because that's definitely a ghost
What else is under there?
wheelbarrow and not just a couple of old
Hello, love.
Oh.
grannies.
And it's definitely not Hugo.
If you're there, then that means this is actually a
Ghost wheelbarrow. Yo, that thing would be heavy. Like, that would be difficult to do. Dang, Chili was Naruto running.
Back?
Yes. Thank you, young man.
No worries. But look, I can't do this every time.
No. It is for sale. Dang, it's already... Oh, my God. That's, I was expecting it, but it was still just shocking to see. Oh, no. Is that what the sign is on the sign? Is that the titular sign? The for sale sign for the house? Oh no. The Bluey house is so iconic. Like, I think I mentioned earlier, but they made an Airbnb of the Bluey house that you can stay in when you go to Brisbane. It's only been like 6 or 7 Bluey videos, and I finally got the name of the city right, which I probably also just got the name of the city wrong, but pretty sure it's Brisbane. Don't roast me if I was wrong, please. I've been roasted for like so many things in these videos, but I hope that doesn't mean that like the sign is like the series finale of Bluey. I need Bluey to continue for forever, but I do understand with the voice actors consistently getting older. I know they've aged up Bluey and Bingo like 1 or 2 years since the start of the show, which is nice to see like the characters actually age a little bit, but man, selling the house feels like a finality kind of thing to the series. And like, I mean, I guess by the time you're watching this, you've already seen my reaction to the sign. And if you haven't, go watch my reaction to the sign. It's in the playlist that's here. Just go to my page and find it. But oh man, like all of a sudden I have a brand new fear. Like I'm that comic of the guy saying like no fears, and then like something happens, he says one fear. And the one fear that the Healer family moves. Like I'm now just super anxious to watch that next one. Go back to that other video, even if you watched it already, and just leave me a comment saying everything's gonna be okay, Tallman. Everything's gonna be fine. Because I'm now like distraught, like on the verge, on the edge of my seat, on the verge, on a ledge, whatever you want to say. Oh. I guess we'll see how the sign goes, but as for the purposes of this video, either thanks for watching or on to the next segment. I'm sure I also filmed an outro in the future, which is also the past, as this is, like I said, time is confusing, but see ya. Well, folks, we are in a post-The Sign world, but we still have one episode of Season 3 left to go. Season 3, Episode 50, titled Surprise. This episode ends Season 3, but I still have a couple earlier episodes of the season that I have not watched yet, so this will not be the final Bluey video for me. I still have, maybe 3 videos worth of episodes from the season I haven't watched left to go. I'm gonna do an all revisits chilly Mother's Day special coming up for Mother's Day, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Certainly more Bluey coming from me, but I would also like to say thank you so much for watching that The Sign video I put up. That was the fastest watched thing I've ever put up, the strongest 48 hours my channel has ever had, off the strength of a single video. The closest comparison I have is when I did 2 Has-Been Hotel videos back to back while that was going on. That was very good for me, but this video for The Sign was something special. And just I want to thank you all here, because this is my first Bluey thing I'm recording after recording that one. Just thank you all for watching that one. Glad to see, we could all bond over our shared emotional destruction in the comments a little bit on that one. But hey, we have one more to go. I don't know how you follow The Sign. I think I understated a little bit in my reaction I did how just good that episode was, how very just well written all around it was, how every little thing tied in with something later, and everything that happened in it worked together to present us with just a really, really good kind of cause and effect, butterfly effect kind of story. And it was truly something special. I think it's legitimately the best episode of Bluey, but like I said, when it comes to rewatching things, I'll probably stick with watching some of the shorter, regular 7-minute ones for the most part. But man, what a special episode we got. It really felt like an event episode of TV. Like, we don't have a lot anymore. I feel like a lot of streaming services will like dump shows on there for the people to binge watch, or even the ones that come out like week to week. You don't get a true like event episode of TV anymore like you used to. This is the closest thing I can think of in recent memory to that. And man, I'm just glad that it was received as well as it was. From what I can tell, it was like absolutely destructive to everybody's emotions. And hey, I'm glad we could all live with that together. But like I said, how do you follow up a huge episode like that with just a normal, regular 7-minute episode of Bluey? Y'all were commenting, oh, there's one more episode actually. As I was like, yeah, this is it, right? This is it for the season. No, there's this one. So what do you do? And I'm gonna make a little prediction here that we can come back to if it comes true, or laugh at me if it doesn't. But I'm thinking that potentially maybe the surprise would be that Bandit and Chili are expecting a third child. That's the only thing I can really think of that would be. I know the crew wants to take a break from the comments y'all were leaving on that one, that the Studio Ludo wants to take a break of about a year or so from working on Bluey stuff for a season 4 or a movie or whatever they do next. So that would be, hey, if they announce here that, Chili's expecting a third child, maybe a boy, so we get 2 girls and a boy, or, Bandit's potential nightmare, just 3 girls. Only guy in the house, poor guy. But that would be a good excuse to, in addition to the crew themselves taking time off, to kind of, when we get a season 4 of everyone just aging up just about a year or something, we have a newborn, an infant, that presents a whole new set of new kind of issues that they can make episodes about and kind of, tell us struggling parents, like, hey, here's how you deal with when there's a baby in the house. Here's how to deal with your older kids with a new baby sibling. So it makes sense to me. It might not be the easiest, or it might not be the hardest call to make in the world, especially with, like I said, how do you follow that big episode with just something regular? Especially because, and I think I mentioned this in either the Sign or the Ghostbasket one I recorded. I'm really glad that Disney Plus is keeping on here just the description, a brand new episode of Bluey. Like, not telling us what it's about, meaning there's probably some plot relevant stuff happening. In a show that does not have any running plot at all of a sudden we have this introduction of plot 3 seasons in. What do you know? But hey, I'm just glad to be here watching, and I'm sure we're in for something special. My shirt cuff is folded up. Okay, that's fixed. I've done all the plugs elsewhere. Just thank you again so much for watching, and let us finish season 3 of Bluey with episode 50 titled Surprise, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. I will say, I am just a little bit nervous. Like, I was horrified and nervous for the last one, for the Sign and for Ghostbasket, especially the Sign after seeing Ghostbasket. But now I'm just like, I'm calm, but also still a little on edge. Like, what are they gonna do here?
What do you need, Bingo?
Those.
What do you need stubby coolers for?
I'm having children.
Oh, good one.
Will I have children when I grow up?
Oh no, they're already setting the
When
stage.
do you want them?
What is having children like?
Oh, well, it's a bit hard to explain.
Let me tell you.
Lovely,
Oh.
but it's also...
Dad!
Oh, hey, kid.
Hey,
Can you play with me?
I was just watching the race, mate.
which race? A horse race or a... I don't know what kind of racing they have over
Okay,
kind of in
what do you wanna
Australia.
play?
Children!
What?
I'm gonna hide somewhere in the house. And when I
Oh my God.
Oh, wow,
to come into our
kids, one at a
baby.
time.
So overwhelming.
And I'm gonna be hiding and I'm gonna surprise. And I'm gonna shoot you with this.
Oh gosh.
Got it?
Who gave Bluey a gun?
This episode of Bluey is called Surprise!
Oh, I'm gonna... surprise! I'm gonna pause here just because, I didn't realize that joke was gonna come true. When Bluey was sitting in the front seat in the Sign, she's like, "Ooh, I have a drawer. Oh, what's in it?" I was like, "A gun? They gave Bluey a gun. They listened to me. Why? Is that an Oracle moment from the Sign coming true here? Oh gosh, I hope not. But they are already setting the stage to having us think about children and having children, with setting the stage with what's having children like. It's like, well, let me tell you, we're all gonna find out together. Ooh, this is, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little bit on edge here. Also, take that gun away from Bluey. At least it's not like Muffin that has it, right? Muffin would be an absolute menace. It's like the length of a Bluey episode. If Muffin had a gun, and it's like, this is the Bluey episode, and this is taking the gun away from Muffin, right? Let's continue.
It's Copernicus. You have to get him to sleep.
No worries.
All right, let's find Bluey.
Sing to him.
Oh, okay.
Da 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 da
Look
da
at
da
all
da.
the bottles I have to wash.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Walk her around the block.
Keep singing.
Da 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 da. Baby.
Cradle and
Oh, it's cycling. Oh, it's a wheelchair.
If he can just stick to his race.
Nice.
Mate.
Oh, surprise! I've got a baby in my arms.
I don't hear singing.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
This bit's safe.
Okay, I'll go hide again.
Yo, how much ammo does she have?
Here you go.
Thanks.
Okay, I might go and watch the...
Look, I have more children.
Oh no.
We get Copernicus to sleep and teach Delarina to ride a bike.
Oh, Delarina. Copernicus,
My name is
Delarina, and another name that sounds kind of like Copernicus or whatever. I just wanted to say real quick, I ran a 5K the other week, and it was the first time that I saw wheelchair folks in it. Each wheelchair... I don't know what you would call them, but it was, we had, a couple disabled people racing in wheelchairs. I saw a couple people that were just like pushing the wheelchair, like kind of normal walking pace kind of, and had somebody walking behind them. But I also saw people with the racing wheelchairs where they had someone on a bike next to them, which I thought was really cool. The only time I'd seen that is I volunteered for the Houston Marathon some years ago. To kind of, be at like a water station cheering racers on. And I remember like just seeing like just people whizzing by on these racing wheelchairs. And as, somebody in high school at the time, I had never seen anything like that. I didn't even realize that was like a thing. And I thought it was just really cool. And as someone who running is my primary exercise of choice, and has no upper body strength, I cannot fathom like just working my arms like that for so long, for so far. It just, I couldn't do it, is what I'm saying. They are much stronger than I am.
Drop Copernicus off to daycare.
Rockabye, baby.
Still gotta sing though.
This is a good spot for daycare.
Yeah.
Just a quick check for any nutbags. Clear. Here you go, mate. Don't bite
But behind there, Bluey's just gonna like peek out, right?
Go, mate.
The race can be won.
Yeah, hang on.
You can come back to it. Uh-oh, it's Bluey. Yo.
I forgot to pick up Copernicus.
Uh-oh. Oh. At least he's getting his steps in, right? Also good to see that they've completely unpacked. Yo, I still have boxes from when we moved into this house that still are not unpacked. They're just sitting in this closet right there, off to the side. Oh, right in the butt.
Bluey, that's what having kids is like.
Stop in.
Oh no.
I've had another baby.
You're pumping these things out.
So is Chili?
This is Finucane.
Give him here. I'll get him.
Fennekin?
Now he
Is
needs to
Isn't that a Pokemon's name?
go to the hospital.
Oh no.
Really?
His head doesn't fit on his body properly.
Oh.
There you go, Finucane.
Can the
Finucane.
hospital be in the TV room?
No, it's under the tree.
Now, I'll be right here, little mate.
Is Bluey just up in a branch?
Talk to him.
It just pans up and Bluey's just like waiting.
Oh, look, you've got your very own bed. How good's that? Oh,
No,
geez, sorry,
not the
mate.
baby.
It's just, you got something going on with your head and your body. You've got a whole bunch of brothers and sisters who've got your back. And your mum and I are behind you all the way. Because we're a family. And you mean the world to us. Hey, Bingo, what's this kid's name?
Finucane.
Fennekin.
No!
It's okay, Dad.
We'll play children.
Finucane's sister. I'll look after him.
Aw.
You take the others to daycare. Okay?
We come back and she's shooting the head out of the gun. She's like, hey, this one fits. Hey. Congratulations, they won. Okay, I feel like we're... No, not the gnome. But where's the... Yo, what?
Hi, Mum. Bluey.
What is this?
Lovely surprise. It's so good to see
Is that what the
you.
voice actor sounds like now with her like regular
I
voice?
hear ya. Hey, Bluey.
Oh, Bandit's
Hey,
aging
Dad.
well.
Come on, Bingo's out the back.
What about Finucane?
Thanks. Can you believe Dad almost sold
So
it?
how far is...
Are you ever gonna let that go?
I'm just waiting. Finucane?
Hello? Huh. No one. That's weird.
Oh no, an actual...
Oh, no.
Wait, was that one of theirs? Wait, hold on. There was a... that child looks so young, though. I'm trying to think of ages, because Bluey is, like, 7, right? Unless that's... Alright, hold on, I'm looking. I'm paused right here. I'm trying to analyze, right? That child looks kind of like Muffin a little bit. I don't know if Bluey, at this point, I mean, Chili looks significantly older, right? Are they grandparents here? Is that like Bluey's child? And also, why did grown-up Bluey just walking in just like immediately make me like emotional? I gotta assume that's a grandparent. Also, are we far enough in the future that they have actual lasers, or is that just like the Nerf technology has gotten so much better? I have to assume that is because Chili. Let me rewind a little bit to look at Chili. We're going full analysis mode on this. Because Chili, you know, it's the glasses, right? The glasses make her look almost granny-ish, right? Bandit looks, you know, mostly the same, like just a little shaggier, right? But Chili looks, and see, it's hard to tell. She looks about the same, but just those glasses just look like, you know, old people readers. No offense, but they look kind of like granny glasses. And we fast forward just a little bit more, and we see this kid here. So is that Bluey's child? And it's weird because most of them is covered up with the ray gun and like the scouter here, but I'm trying to tell, and like one of the ears is pointed up and one of them is kind of flopping down, which both Chili and Bandit have the pointy ears. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. Could it be? I don't want to like ship children, right? But at the same time, I'm trying to think who has ears like that we can kind of Mackenzie? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, obviously it could just be not somebody from her class. It could be just somebody completely different, but this is a very interesting way to end the season. And I do want to real quick pause on the voices. We get grown-up Bluey, played by Geraldine Hakewill, who I am unfamiliar with. I'm assuming it's not Bluey's normal voice actor. Here I was thinking that potentially, you know, what if all the years that the show's been going on, I'm gonna... Also interesting in the credits, from an idea by Stuart Heritage. Somebody was just like, hey, what if you made a Bluey episode where this happens? Because Bluey looks very grown and seems to be, you know, much, much older. Could be old enough to have a child. I have to assume that Chili and Bandit are grandparents there and that that's their grandkid. So, but here I was thinking, what if, you know, of all the years that the series has gone on, you look at season 1 and you listen to like Bluey and Bingo, and they sound like very small children. Fast forward to now, they sound slightly older, but still talking in like a higher like kid voice register kind of thing, right? So, and I know that I'm pretty sure with the female actors, you can kind of like emulate that a little better than like, you know, the voice deepening. Like if I try to sound like a child, like it would sound horrendous. It would sound awful. So it might be easier for them, but I don't know how old, because once again, they don't tell us who the voice actors are for Bluey and Bingo. But here I was thinking like, oh, what if she is just older now and that's just her normal voice, and they're finally saying like, hey, here's who voices Bluey kind of thing. But it's completely different credit with somebody else, so I have to assume that it's just a completely different voice. And now I want to go back to camping to hear, did we get Bluey speaking at the very end when she meets Jean-Luc again? I don't remember. But I'm always fine to rewatch camping, right? But just what an interesting end. I thought for sure we were going to be getting when older Bluey like shows up. Oh, Bingo's out back, and then the doorbell rings again. It was going to be a third kid, but here it is, a grandkid. I'm assuming. That's just my interpretation of it here. Hey, that's the end of season 3. What did you think of this one? Were you as on edge as I was throughout watching this one? Because I feel like for the most part, I mean, I was making jokes. I feel like the running joke of you got to sing to the kid and singing the Bluey theme song was pretty good. But I was like, okay, when's that other shoe gonna drop? When are we gonna get whatever's going on with this one. And it just kind of never happened. And then at the end, we got something just completely different that I wasn't expecting. Hey, let me know your thoughts here. Obviously, you know, I gotta say that The Sign is the superior episode to this one. Obviously, like, just so much care and, like, attention and everything went into that one. And this was just, like, a fine episode. Still a decent little lesson. What's it like to have kids? It's freaking insane, dude. You're constantly being shot at, or at least that's how it feels, by a kid. My kid, his favorite thing right now is, I'm gonna climb up on daddy, and he just literally, like, I sit down, he climbs up on me and goes, like, over the back, and I have to, like, catch his legs to make sure he doesn't fall and hurt himself, and then he climbs up behind me, and I have to, like, flip him over and catch him like this, like, in front of me. And that's his favorite thing. He loves to climb on daddy. It's like Mount Mom and Dad, right? But it's just me, and it's constant and never stops. It never stops. Anyway, thank you for watching my Bluey video. Like I said, there are going to be more season 3 stuff, a couple other revisits. I want to examine one of my favorite episodes in kind of a video essay format. So whenever I get around to writing the script for that one, look for that one, but not for way later. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for making pretty much any time I upload a Bluey video, I know it's going to be fairly successful. So just, hey, thank y'all for that. This last week, like I said, with The Sign going up has been very, very good for the channel. So just, hey, thank y'all so much, and come back next time whenever I put up more Bluey stuff. But until then, I'll catch you later. Take it easy, everybody.